Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu, and I have with me Max and Jason, and tonight we are going to be watching The Bad Batch episode 5. Last week's was, upon rewatch of last week's, I actually enjoyed last week's a little more than I did when we first watched it. I was a bit tired last week, what were your guys' thoughts on the robot droid speeder chase? Well,
It was
plot
all
twist.
right. I mean, it wasn't the best episode.
Mm,
A little bit of filler, but I like the
yeah.
character stuff they did.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, it was definitely a good tech arc and developed tech a lot more. But I guess I have no idea what we're in store for tonight. So this episode is actually just dropped. So let's check this out, guys. I'm going to do this on 3, 2, and 1. What the?
If it wasn't for that, this would be like
Where are we?
I love a good
a junkyard, Brent.
Nice. Very cool.
Are they wearing different armor?
Yeah. Well, painted armor.
It's their
It's the new
Nice.
look.
It's the
their
new
weekday armor.
It's the season 2 look.
I like that they designed her so Wanda Sykes could eventually play her.
And do
Yes,
you know what
absolutely.
I found? These look like coordinate markers.
Of course, it's a wayfinder of sorts.
Oh,
New droid. Jason's
like a
happy.
gonk.
Circle gonk.
Oh, that's cool.
I think this show should introduce the alpha gonk that creates other gonks in his image.
Right, the gonk Jesus.
Last
I
time
really
we
hope
went
this
out,
is just like 2 side episodes in a
Yeah.
row.
go as
Duke
planned.
Goose.
You are working with a professional.
I feel like the first season had like a pretty thick plot, and this season just kind of doesn't.
Yeah. Started off thick,
They blew their load, huh?
I think so.
possibly.
That first season could have been a really epic, like 3-season arc.
Hmm.
Too
With
many
the destruction
to
of Camino,
do.
maybe a
That's why I
whole
need
crazy
Mel to
battle
keep
on
track
it.
of all the legends I've chased.
Wow. It's like Halloween World. It's like Tim Burton designed that one.
I think they just don't want to be on this this adventure.
Yeah.
What do
They
they
just
want?
did not. They did. I don't know. They did a side plot last week, and they were kind of bummed about it. They're doing a side plot this week,
Mhm.
but they're not really looking for the main plot. So
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they motivated to even do?
Well, that's the thing. It's like they've been born to, you
It's a
know,
dead end.
fight and be warriors, and they've been given an option to go with Commander Rex and, you know, liberate and help people with him, and they're mercenaries right now for hire. So it's like,
yeah, they're looking for their place in the galaxy. But
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I wish more episodes were more about that, rather than them just being bummed that they don't have a place in the galaxy.
Yeah, I do agree. Or that, or go join Rex and help, you know, form a resistance from the clones. You know, that would be more interesting for me.
Yeah, that would have been a great show.
Yeah.
I think they should be leading to that, right? Eventually.
Yeah, it feels like they
The
should be.
main plot point of this season
Yeah.
should be that.
Yeah.
God, that's a cool gonk.
I feel like these kinds of things work great in video games, but I hate in TV shows when they just stop all impassable plot to solve a puzzle like this.
The kindness of definitely pulling their Indiana Jones music out.
Mel,
Oh, yeah.
note the coordinates and wait here.
Of course, it's a crystal.
Some
I was just about to say it's a crystal skull.
which makes it one of
was
more
thinking that.
you could possibly fathom.
Ooh, damn.
Oh, digital.
Yeah.
Someone's in a mood.
I don't particularly like her character much.
I'm only interested in
No,
getting
she's
to
not
know
that
me
interesting.
in one
No.
piece.
They should have replaced her with like a, I don't know. I keep saying Dr. Afra, but she would have fit great in this show.
Yeah.
But that's kind of who they want her character to be, which is kind of, because she's an archaeologist.
Yeah.
She can get run out of nicknames someday.
Sometimes the
Yeah.
door's
But she's using all of Sid's
just the door.
comments. Oh, brown eyes. That's funny. They use that in The Mandalorian.
It's a fifth element stone.
I don't know. Whoa. Okay, we haven't seen something like this. Is like an ancient Sith temple.
I mean, you've seen plenty of beams shooting the sky.
Huh.
They usually shoot from the sky into the ground.
Yeah.
It's that robot
Oh
thing.
shit. Okay, we saw this in the trailer.
It's the long neck.
It literally is a long neck.
It's a giant Pokemon. Legendary.
Whoa. Ancient weapon. Alright. Okay.
Oh, this is what killed the planet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Really? Dope. Yeah.
That's so overly dramatic for no reason.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Running
away from it.
No.
There
I
goes another
can't take
gonk.
another gonk getting
There
destroyed.
goes another gonk. Yeah! Cool. Jason's upset because the gonk droid got destroyed.
I keep getting new gonk. Is that what happened to OG Gonky?
Every time I fall in love with a gonk, it used to take me from me. That's a wrap on this awesome thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. This could be a new base.
It would suck if the Empire could have got to your hands on something like this. So.
You can imagine if the rebels had their hands on this.
Well, here's the interesting thing about the whole ancient, powerful weapons. You know, they talk about the Death Star as being reminiscence of like an ancient weapon of the, of the Sith kind of thing, and the idea that powerful weapons existed thousands of millennia ago, like this sort of thing, is kind of cool.
Yeah. No, I think it's definitely a cool idea.
Yeah.
No, that thing's the coolest thing.
Yeah. This
thing
could
in the world.
this could have been a Sith weapon, for example.
Why you gotta be Sith?
Well,
Jedi's had some ancient weapons too. They had some crazy temple guards, according to
Yeah.
Fallen Order.
yeah.
That's cool.
That's
ancient
the
weapons.
Go back.
Planet destroyers, whatever,
So this episode was a wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got giant robot kaiju
Yeah.
and a new gonk that they took away from me.
Sorry about Mel.
This happens all the time. That's why I keep Mel's memory stored on my ship's database. I have her rebuilt
that's funny.
before we head to.
That's funny.
What? What is?
The fact that her droid keeps getting destroyed, so she keeps
Yeah,
the
she
memory
keeps
banks.
rebuilding it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing these episodes that have absolutely no significance on any of the characters or anything. It's just, I don't know why these
Yeah.
Bad Batch characters take this. Like, they're just consistently getting
Yeah.
lied to and screwed over by the people that they call their friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, same time next week, sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have booked it by now from Sid and her people, and
That's what I was thinking halfway
Yeah.
through when they got lied to. I'm like, this is like the second time this has happened to this season.
Right, yeah.
Like someone you've hung out with is like doing something sketchy behind
right.
your back.
No, totally, yeah. And it's like it's not they've had the option of walking away and joining with Rex, and it's like take that route. I mean, if you're going to keep on getting screwed over by the people that are constantly screwing you over, walk away from them. It's simple as that. I don't know. It's a weird.
But you wouldn't have these cool adventures.
Well, I mean, it was a fun little adventure. We got to see some sort of ancient weapon, which is kind of cool. But
yeah,
it didn't
but then that's
serve...
it. That's.
But yeah, it didn't.
That's my problem with it.
it
It
has a-
nothing got moved forward.
Yeah,
No
nothing got
character
moved forward.
development,
Yep,
nothing
yep,
with the
agreed.
team, no story, just kind of a side adventure, just like last week.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So last week we had some cool character development.
Yeah, last week we had some character development, but
we got
it's
development for Wanda Sykes' character.
Now what? She's crazy and
honestly,
a little
I-
eviler than we thought.
I'm actually
Gave up
not
the
a fan.
treasure.
I'm not a fan of the character. I'm also not necessarily a fan of the way she delivered the lines. She delivers them very, very slowly and precise. It's kind of like, okay, it's kind of weird.
Well,
Actually, yeah. Anyway,
what?
whatever. Well, it's interesting when Billy D. Williams came in and voiced Lando Calrissian in Rebels. he did the exact same thing, and it was almost very pronounced with his
Oh no, I know what
words,
you
which
mean.
was
That's what
very
happens a
weird.
lot when it's
Yeah,
like someone who I don't even know if it's something where someone who does more, live action acting goes to
yeah,
voice acting, where
yeah.
it's like it just feels like they're reading it more, so it's like it
Correct.
doesn't
Yes,
feel
that's it.
like
It
it's
doesn't feel
acted
right.
as much.
Yeah, because
Like
I do
removing their
recall.
voice from them, so it's like
Yeah,
because a
it's
huge percentage of their performance is their physical self.
Yeah,
So
correct.
you're missing that whole element, so it
Yeah,
becomes
yeah.
flat.
That's why some voice
I
actors,
can't help
some
but picture
actors.
Wanda Sykes though this whole time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I
that's
just
why
I thought
some
it was
actors don't make good
her.
voice actors, basically, because, and I hate to say it, but Billy D. Williams, when he did voice Lando Calrissian, he did voice Lando speaking the exact same way that Wanda Sykes was speaking that character there,
Well, at
and
least
it's
Billy
too
D.
slow.
Williams
It's
is
not
like
full.
senile now, so
Well, yeah, but
I
yeah.
wouldn't expect much from him these days.
Right, but then you see his performance in the Rise of Skywalker, and he's
And
Billy
he
D.
has
Williams
no
again.
idea what's going on.
No, he has no idea what's going on. But I'm just saying, like but he still delivered the
He
lines
shot everything
normally
sitting down.
compared. No, but he delivered that his lines normally compared to say the way he voiced the animation. So yeah, it was just a weird way of it. It sounds like the actor is trying to precision what they're saying for animation because and they don't know how to perceive that. I mean, totally different to D. Bradley Baker, who does all the clones. He's able to connect with every single character and give you a different pacing on every character.
Pacing.
It's pacing on the way they deliver their lines and their dialogue, and you get this very different feel and vibe, and natural vibe, and you don't get that from say what we were hearing from that character from Wanda Sykes because she was
I
like
also think they're just not making her character that likable. It doesn't help. They're going
it,
out of their way to
I
make her a little unlikable.
it could have been a likable character, but you're right. It's like that should have been a Dr. Alfred type character, absolutely. And why not just bring in that
That's
version
what I
of the
kept
character?
thinking. If you're gonna do someone
Yeah,
who wants to be a rogue like that, why not bring someone like
exactly.
Doctor Afro, who's
Right.
already a rogue
Yeah.
with charms, so people are a little more
Who's
susceptible.
established?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what the problem is. You're not. We don't want another rogue who's gonna screw over these main characters without any charm. We want someone who
Right.
people at least have some familiarity with,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
is bringing something to the table.
Yeah.
Hence, in this character, she brings so little to the table. She just
Yeah.
kind of seems like, "Hey
There's
guys,
no
I got a
charm.
thing. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I lied to you."
There's no charm to that character. At least when Billy D. Williams speaks as as Lando, there's
There's
charm
always
to
charm to
Lando.
Billy D.
There's charm to
That dude could
yeah, yeah,
sell anything.
yeah. And there's charm to the character of Lando, but I didn't see any charm to her character. I'm not a
I think the biggest
fan.
problem is just the character they gave her. It's just
Yeah. I love Wanda Sykes as an actress, but she just simply is not being given a chunk of the charm that a character in Star Wars should feel like they should have. And in
yeah.
this particular story, it really didn't. We saw her for like a minute in the pilot episode of the season premiere, and
That's the other thing. It's
she
like
was
we
not
haven't
that
seen her
interesting.
help. We haven't seen her doing like do anything but kind of harm the team in the end. Like
Right.
she doesn't help them with anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a Star Wars thing, so you need a scoundrel.
Yeah. You need a
Yeah, but
scoundrel,
even Han
but
Solo would save the
yeah,
day.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's taking on that role.
Yeah.
It's what
Yeah.
it's what you need in a Star Wars.
Right. Yeah. But end of the day, I think the strongest thing about this episode for me was the soundtrack, the music. The Kinders did an incredible Indiana Jones style of score for this, which was I love what they do with their stuff in their composition of music.
Is Star Wars just like hiring old comedian women from the 90s and other stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah, like Wanda
Not really.
Sykes and what's her
Yeah,
name?
from Strangers with Candy.
Amy Sedaris.
Amy Sedaris, yeah.
Let's see who else. Third
Well,
one's
it's the people who wanted to do all that cool indie stuff from the 90s now get the jobs, can hire the people they wanted to hire.
exactly. Yeah, I see that.
Fair enough.
They're just
Anyway,
like, oh, look, we're doing Star Wars now. Let's
Call Amy Sedaris.
yeah.
anyway, being an episode, it was definitely a filler episode.
I already forgot
They
what
just
happened, guys. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean the only thing
Plot story wise, nothing. They went to
Yeah,
a planet. It was
yeah.
already dead. They woke a thing up.
Yeah.
It proceeded to kill nothing except a dock
and it got
droid that we
destroyed.
liked,
You know,
and
at
then it
least
got destroyed.
yeah, I mean, at least in the old Clone Wars, you know, when you end up with the MacGuffin, at least it gets used for a purpose, or it's
I know, they
planned to
would
be
use
used
it
for
in
an
a
evil
big
purpose
battle
or
against.
whatever. Yeah, this just didn't
All right,
follow
Brent,
through
this
with
show
anything.
better get better, dude.
This season,
This
it's
show.
the beginning of the season was all right. I like the first 2 episodes, but these two have been a little weaker, I admit. Well, the first 3 episodes.
This on top of those last 2 episodes you made me watch. Oh God.
What? Last two? Well, what, you didn't like the Crosshair episode?
No,
No,
the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
Oh, Clone Wars.
Watching
okay.
this, it's like
And then watch a lot of animated shows.
All right. Well, fair enough.
Up next,
Anyway.
Star Wars Resistance.
No.
The only show I don't think Brent could watch.
I've watched it.
That's the one you don't like that one, right? Or
It's not. It's the weakest of the lot. Yeah. Anyway,
man, that
case,
must be bad.
Jason has an issue. Well, Jason's very anime style, so he's got a very different form.
No,
of,
it's
of
like
animation.
it's not just anime. I could think of like 50 other cartoons I'd rather be watching.
Fair enough. Anyway,
It's just not. I don't know.
It's been a week. It's been a little weak season. So
it has
so
been
far.
a bit of a weak season. At
It's
least
just the
these last
heavy
2
dialogue too from the Clone Wars. It's too much, man. Like
I guess it's a follow.
it's like a radio show. Like you could eliminate all the animation. I could still follow it because they explain every single thing. You know.
Right.
There's blind people watching.
Yeah. It's meant for like blind people.
Yeah.
Actually,
Anyway,
good for them. You don't have to see it.
fair enough. Anyway, guys.
Brent.
No, that's fine. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you like our reaction, and we will watch next week's episode, and hopefully it's a little stronger.